Is it time for Bitcoin to break back above 60K? Injective becomes one of the largest in the RWA space, and XRP surges after rumors of an ETF coming. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Are you in our Discord yet? If not, you're missing out. We're publishing early alpha leads daily, airdrop tasks, and ecosystem reviews. You can participate in our giveaways and get a hold of the best projects in the market, and we're just getting started. Alpha members also get exclusive information on gems, leads, buy and sell calls, portfolio updates, and market reports. So what are you waiting for? Join our free Discord now with the link down below. Bitcoin climbed 3% on Thursday morning, rising past $58,000, likely driven by investor responses to August's consumer price index. The headline CPI slowed to a 2.5% annual increase, slightly below the expected 2.6%, marking its lowest level since February 2021. However, core inflation, which excludes food and energy, rose 0.3% on a monthly basis, surpassing forecasts of 0.2% and maintaining an elevated year-over-year rate of 3.2%, well above the Federal Reserve's 2% target. But Peter Chung, head of research at Presto Labs, said that the robust August CPI data triggered a risk-on trade, and this extended into Asian trading hours and pushed Bitcoin higher. This shows the market is now in good news is good news territory. Chung also noted that the recent all-time high in Bitcoin's hash rate, reaching 680 exahashes per second, suggests that network security may be undervalued. The long-term Bitcoin bulls likely see this as a buying opportunity, and it definitely was for Michael Saylor, who recently just bought $1.1 billion worth of it. Rootstock, the largest and longest running Bitcoin Layer 2, invites you to their world tour. Explore their network by joining their Galaxy Rootstock World Tour campaign. This involves visiting 11 Rootstock partners. There are $33,000 in prizes and NFTs up for grabs, and the campaign lasts until September 30th. Each of their World Tour destinations has a quest. By completing quests along the way, you'll be rewarded with a Rootstock NFT and air miles or points. And with each point, you can win $1,000 in RBTC. Now come September 30th, there will be a raffle and more points mean more entries. Each partner will also do a $3,000 giveaway for 10 lucky winners at the campaign's end. So check out Rootstock's World Tour campaign with the link down below. Injective is now one of the largest blockchains in history for tokenized RWAs. RWAs have been a major narrative so far this cycle, with Chainlink, Swift, Injective, and many others getting into RWAs as a way to bring real-world value on-chain. Injective recently shared on X saying Injective is now one of the largest blockchains in history for tokenized RWAs. Establishing itself as a leader in tokenization is just one of the many efforts that have positioned Injective at the forefront of TradFi's convergence with decentralized networks. It's one thing to just tokenize assets, but it's another to maximize the diversity of assets on-chain. Injective excels in this category, offering the widest array of tokenized asset types in the industry: US Treasuries, government securities, commodities, and FX. RWAs on Injective have a total market cap exceeding $670 billion. On-chain issuance is up 32.5% year-to-date with new launches, such as the first ever tokenized BTC index. Injective is continuing to pave the way for true innovation in tokenization and finance as a whole. And this comes just a week after Injective announced a new tokenized index for BlackRock's BTC fund, enabling users to track the fund's supply. According to Injective, this index is the first perpetual market of its kind, and will allow users to gain access to the BTC fund in a way that was previously unavailable. The BTC fund, also known as BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, is BlackRock's first tokenized offering on a public blockchain. The BTC fund allocates investments into US Treasury bills, cash, and repurchase agreements, allowing investors to generate yield while maintaining their holdings as tokens on the blockchain. Previously, the BTC fund required a minimum investment of $5 million, and with the launch of the BTC index on Injective, users can now access the fund with as little as $1. The last few weeks have been crazy busy for Creta World, a gaming gen we've had on our radar for months. The Creta World team has mostly focused on community building activities and connecting with the broader Asian gaming market. Creta World made its mark at the 2024 World Cyber Games, or WCG, in Jakarta, one of the biggest esports events globally. WCG is like the Olympics for gamers. It brings together top players and influencers from all over the world. WCG was also packed with exciting games, activities, and chances to explore the latest in esports. The event was the perfect stage for Creta to introduce itself to a wider audience. Gamers and influencers from Indonesia, China, Japan, Korea, the Philippines, and Vietnam got a first-hand look at Creta's latest projects. Creta World also showed up at the Pheromones Day event during the Korean Blockchain Week 2024. The event took place on September 4th and was packed with big names from the blockchain and Web3 space. These events were a huge deal for Creta, being part of both WCG and the Korean Blockchain Week show they're making waves, especially in Asia. The team has some major announcements and community events lined up for the coming weeks, so stay tuned on their X account for more updates, linked down below. Grayscale Investments, a major cryptocurrency investment firm, is debuting a new crypto trust linked to the XRP cryptocurrency. Grayscale officially announced on September 12th the creation and public launch of Grayscale's XRP Trust, which enables investors to gain exposure to XRP. The firm noted that the Grayscale XRP Trust is immediately open for daily subscription by eligible individual and institutional accredited investors. And according to a report by Fox Business, the launch of the Grayscale XRP Trust could potentially pave the way for an XRP ETF, which is a different product. Fox Business's Eleanor Terrett said an ETF must be approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission since it's marketed directly to retail investors, while a trust structure and sales pitch to so-called accredited investors gets a later regulatory touch. And Grayscale said each product is intended to follow a 4-stage life cycle, with the ultimate goal of uplisting the product to an ETF. In the announcement, Grayscale pointed out that the Grayscale XRP Trust gives investor exposure to a protocol with an important real-world use case. They said by facilitating cross-border payments that take just seconds to complete, XRP has the potential to transform the legacy financial infrastructure. The XRP Ledger is a decentralized public blockchain led by a global community of businesses and developers. The XRP Ledger is designed to provide a number of use cases, such as cross-border payment solutions, tokenization, and decentralized finance. Nolus, the cross-chain lending protocol that supports leverage borrowing while reducing risk, has announced an expansion to its available assets. In the coming weeks, Nolus will introduce support for volatile-based currencies, starting with Bitcoin and ETH, that will enable users to go long and short on these assets and earn additional yield from respective liquidity pools. The upgrades to Nolus arrive off the back of a fresh funding round that's taken its total capital raise to $3.5 million. Blockchain VCs appear to have been taken by Nolus's fresh approach to generating DeFi yields while minimizing risk and prioritizing security. The platform's TVL has been growing steadily in line with lifetime volume, which now exceeds $60 million. The introduction of volatile-based currencies such as ETH and Bitcoin will give users greater flexibility in terms of strategies they pursue. For instance, if they believe the market will go up, they can deposit ETH and borrow stablecoins and use them to purchase more ETH. If they believe the market will go down, they can reverse the process. This also provides an effective hedging strategy to minimize downside risk should they have other positions. The rollout of Nolus's new base currencies is set to be accompanied by additional platform upgrades in the months ahead as it seeks to grow its share of the multi-billion-dollar DeFi lending sector.